what we learned from UFC 324 on Paramount Plus. Now, this will be probably the last video I have with this mic, so leave a like in the comments for that. Now, we're gonna go through everything. We're gonna start off first with the ads. I didn't know Don Draper worked for the UFC because after every 5 seconds, I saw another ad after these fights. I swear to God, I know 2 fights were cancelled and therefore they have to start later, but they started an hour after they said they were gonna start, and then in the prelims, after every fight, you had to wait 40 minutes for the next fight to begin. You didn't get any walkouts, you didn't get any post-fight interviews, you didn't get to see in between rounds. You just saw ads all the fucking time. You know that yoga ad where the guy stretches? If you saw the event, you know which ad I'm speaking about. I saw that ad 50 or 60 times. I'm so tired of it. I felt like I was watching Dragon Ball Z because after every 2 strikes that they threw, it was like, okay, next time on UFC, you're gonna see this, and then you had to wait 40 minutes for the next thing to start. I felt like after the fights, it was like Anthony Joshua just took the mic and oh, hold up. We're just gonna watch some ads right now. It was terrible. The pacing was absolutely terrible. I know they just paid $7.7 billion, but they don't have to play $7.7 billion worth of ads in a single event. It was ridiculous. I know it's $8.99, but you're paying for no ads and you're getting 50,000 ads just plastered on your face. It's ridiculous. Going to the fights, Josh Hockett, he just, I know Sean Strickland has a fan base, but now this is Josh Hockett's fan base, and they're all celebrating his victory. These are his true fans. He did a Twitter Spaces, and these were the people who were joining. These are all the biggest supporters of Josh Hockett. Now, he fought against this Denzel Freeman guy, and essentially he should have been the one meeting Kyle Rittenhouse because he was hunting this guy down for the whole fight, and he finished him with a body kick, and then he showed him the finger, and then that's basically how he won the fight. If you know, you know. Next fight, Modestas Bukalkas. This is a live picture of his performance because he was absolutely terrified of getting knocked out that whole fight. I know he's been knocked out before and broken his leg, but you don't have to fight terrified like that. He kept just countering with wide hooks all the time. It was such a terrible performance. He doesn't belong in the top 15 of this light heavyweight division. Next up, I have a highlight reel of the Ateba Gautier fight. This is the whole fight, so if you didn't watch it, don't worry, you can watch it right here.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
That was basically the whole Ateba Gautier performance. It was such a stinky performance. I know he won, but he knocked him down 50 times and he couldn't finish him. It's crazy to say, but he has no finishing instinct. I don't know if he gassed out or what it was, all those body kicks, but it was a trash performance. I know he's 23 years old, so he's very, very young. He could be developing for the next 5 or 6 or 7 years and just keep getting better. And I hope he does. I hope he doesn't have the same mental block that Francis Ngannou had, which I know Francis Ngannou became a world champion, but I know early on he had this big ego, and I think this is going to be a good thing for Ateba Gautier to go to the decision in a stinky, stinky way, because hopefully he'll improve from this and learn more than just throwing a 1-2 all the time. Also, this is the post-fight of Umar Nurmagomedov. Islam Makhachev can speak for all of us in this clip.
Ислам провинился, что он сделал?
Накосячил, да? Как обычно.
А брат-то ты что?
Listen. Umar Nurmagomedov deserves to get tied up like this again for this performance because it was so boring. It was so shit, man. You just knew it was going to go to decision from the first 2 minutes of the fight. I know he won, and I know he won his last fight, but it's so boring to watch. He just doesn't take any risks, which I know it's a smart way to fight because you don't want to get hurt, and he didn't get hurt, and he keeps winning. But it's like it was a very boring performance, and he's not gonna get a title shot off of this. Like no one, like who wants to see him for a title shot next? No one wants to see that. We just want to see, like when Hamzat. I know his last performance was boring, but at least he tries to finish. Islam Makhachev finishes. Like Umar Nurmagomedov, he doesn't finish his opponents. I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I was impressed, but I wasn't like entertained. Shaom Ali, Sugar Show is back, baby. Let's go. I'm a big fan of Sugar Sean. I'm very glad that he won. It was kind of a what should I say? It was kind of like a routine fight. Like it wasn't that exciting. Like he just did his job. He did it well. He stayed out of range and he countered, and he won the fight, which is what he's supposed to do. Nothing like really interesting, but I don't care. I hope he fights Piotr Jan next in the White House. That would be very fun. Let's go. Shaom Ali is back. And now for the main event. So Paddy Pimblett just got beat up for 5 rounds, basically. You kind of have to respect him for, not getting knocked out, I guess, because he did get knocked down a bunch of times, and he did hide in the turtle for a lot of the fight. But it was a stinky performance. I don't know why you wouldn't go for a single takedown. I know he went for like 2 takedowns, but man, when your whole game is submissions, you should try taking the fight to the ground. Like, do you not want to win your fight? I know I just complain about Umar Nurmagomedov, but still, like, he won his fight. That's what you're supposed to do. When you're in a title fight like this, the biggest moment of your life, the biggest chance you will ever get, the whole world is watching you. Just win, man. Like, don't worry about looking too good when you do. Just win your fight, become a champion, get that fight with Ilia Topuria, and you're gonna make so much money. You're gonna get so many fans and sponsors, and your whole life is gonna be set. But I think his ego got in the way for this one. Like, he wanted to knock out Justin Gaethje. Brother, that is not your game. Like, when has he ever knocked anyone out on the feet ever? I don't think he has. Like, why would you try to do it now against Justin Gaethje? Just win your fight. It was a stupid performance in my opinion. And Arman Sarukian said, that's what happens when you're gifted opportunities and pushed up the rankings artificially. A completely undeserved title shot for Paddy, which it was. Islam Makhachev also said, what was brought on a, I know you can't see it here, but he said, what was brought on a platter turned out to be inedible. I know he didn't type that himself, but yeah, Paddy didn't deserve this fight, and he lost, like, pretty convincingly. Now, Ilia Topuria's reaction is actually a bit delayed because he's waiting to see what Conor McGregor is going to respond to this. So after Conor has made his reaction to this, then we're going to see Ilia Topuria also react to it because he can't be original for the life of him.